Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In a new interview, Greyson Chance, who became famous after his YouTube video of Lady Gaga's Paparazzi, went viral in April 2010, said he felt traumatized by the way Ellen DeGeneres treated him. "I've never met anyone more manipulative, self-centered, and blatantly opportunistic than her," he told Rolling Stone in a story published Thursday. A representative for DeGeneres declined to comment on either the Rolling Stone interview or Yahoo Entertainment's story. Chance became the talk of the internet when he was 12 years old. After DeGeneres called a week later, he flew from Oklahoma to Los Angeles for the first time. He said that DeGeneres assured him and his mother, Lisa, they would do this together. Chance was being introduced to an entire team by the A-list star, who was just getting started in the music business. Most importantly, she signed him to her new record label, Interscope Geffen A&M Records. Chance said DeGeneres became domineering and way too controlling. For example, she specified what he wore, and what he didn't. It was as if she would come in, look at a rack, yell at stylists, berate people in front of me, and say, "This is what you're wearing on the show," Chance said. The way she treated people was just degrading. According to the performer and his mom, she scolded them over the phone when he didn't watch the Justin Bieber documentary she requested, when he was fatigued from touring. In a July 2020 BuzzFeed report, former employees of DeGeneres' talk show alleged some of Chance's claims. Fear and intimidation were the norm at Ellen, they said. Afterward, DeGeneres apologized on the show. "I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously and I want to say I am so sorry for the people who were affected," she said. "I know that I'm in a position of privilege and power and I realize that with that comes responsibility and I take responsibility for what happens at my show." Chance's second album bombed in 2012, when Ellen was still on the air. The record label and his team dropped him. That's when he said that DeGeneres completely abandoned him and wouldn't even return his calls. "I couldn't get a hold of her. Couldn't talk to her," Chance said. "Whenever I would come on the show, it was such a fake smile. She wouldn't even ask, 'How are you doing? How are you holding up?' It was just like, 'Here's what we're going to talk about. We'll see you on there.'" He appeared on her show after he left the label, so someone from the show contacted him. According to IMDb, he performed on DeGeneres' stage 10 times, twice after 2012. When he performed there in 2015, he said they didn't speak backstage at all. Still, he went back in 2019 to promote a new album, Portraits. At the time, Chance had not complained, according to a show source. On that last visit, he said he was unhappy. "She came out during soundcheck and she looked at me, hugged me. And she said, 'How have you been?' And that just killed me inside," Chance said, "because I was like, 'What do you mean how have I been? Where have you been?'" During their interview, she told him she was proud of him for coming out as gay since they had last spoken. "She had nothing to do with that. When I came out, I hadn't spoken to her in years," he said. "That's so messed up. That you're now showing the world as if we're so tight. We're so good. And behind the scenes, you are this insanely manipulative person." Chance said he was grateful for what DeGeneres did for him early in his career, but declined Ellen's final season offer. His integrity required him to make the move, even though it meant less publicity.